person of internal medicine, I can say none of the part of the body where tobacco can not affect. It affects. And even then, we are very small populations going against this. I'm totally confident we are not small, we'll grow. And when we are coming with some genuine cause, keep your hearts, we'll grow with this. When movies can picturize in a mind of a coming out individual the style of Bollywood heroes, why can't this beautiful song can be an addiction right now to all of us? This will come down, this will grow. I'm totally hopeful. And to my personal, I could not find any person who's taking tobacco is in a very jolly mood. He always winches his face. कभी नहीं देखा किसी आदमी को अल्कोहल भी लेते हुए खुशी खुशी चेहरा बनाते हुए। पूरा जैसे वो लेता है अपना मुंह गंदा बनाता है, तो जो गंदी चीज वो ले रहा है, why is taking that? But even then, in a society nowadays, if you're not, I'm been a totally teetotaler and all things, I've been never accepted in other societies. अरे ये तो कुछ करता उड़ता नहीं है. All physician conferences and secretary and joint secretary to the national faculties also. जैसी conference खत्म होती है, I took my plate and start eating. My friends called me, sir, अरे यार उसको जाने दो, तो अपने group गोल में नहीं है. But I am proud that I am not in that group. And if we are a very small number, it does not mean we are a small number. We will come down with a very strong number. Only we have to find it out. We have to tell the way of living. We should not sit back just only with these words that यार कुछ होता नहीं है. कभी हमेशा सब कुछ होता है. If the society has come down with this addiction, it can also come down with non-addictions also. Only have to have a belief on ourselves that we will do it. I would be quite glad if we can go on working tirelessly on at least freeing our own district Varanasi with this. I'm here with all supports, all plannings which I'll be welcoming each and every aspect, because we need to at least some way we have to tell a population. The upcoming new population needs to learn more. जिनका 40-50 साल हो गया, 10 साल और जिएंगे, क्या करें उस पर मेहनत करके. But those who are primary school going people, they will live 55 years, 50 years. हम 60 साल के ऊपर ज़्यादा मेहनत करना पसंद नहीं करते हैं. हम 10 साल पे मेहनत करते हैं. And if we go to the primary schools and basic schools and put on multiple programs for this, और स्कूल की जो टीचर एक बच्चे को बताती है, वो बच्चा हमेशा पेरेंट्स से भी लड़ता है, नहीं मेरी टीचर ने बोला. तो द इम्पैक्ट ऑफ अ स्कूल टीचर और अ स्कूल principal or whatsoever from the school, that he learns and carries throughout his life. आप सबके साथ भी ऐसा हुआ. I was in convent school, तो वहाँ तो शांति, 8 means 8, तो that was with me, 8 means 8. I am not expected from my own team. जब मैं पहुँचता हूँ, दौरा करता हूँ, तो 9 o'clock they have to turn, 10:30, 11:30. तो एक इम्पैक्ट हमने दे दिया. तो स्कूल्स, आई थिंक, टू माई ओपिनियन, चिल्ड्रंस they are really the changes and real changes. And whatever impact you give them, I would like to narrate a small story of APJ Abdul Kalam. We should say that कि हिंदुस्तान में भी ऐसे लोग पैदा होते हैं या कभी होंगे ये भी नहीं पता. Such a eminent personality. I think some of you must have gone to that. He was at the airport, and his friend Dr. Swaminathan was a cardiologist, and he used to operate all people more or less, opening not less than 30 to 40 hearts per day surgically, and the queue of waiting was 6 months, not less than that for us. We used to always. He said that one time I was in my OPD, my patient was brought to me with a mother, and when we examined, then we told the mother that we are going to operate the baby, but there's a risk of 70% death on table. And take your own opinion and just finalize it. The mother said, okay, no doctor, no problem, you just go on. So the baby was advised to get admitted, was admitted to the hospital, and a week before surgery, lots of pre-anesthetic jobs are done, and for at least cardiac surgery, there are lots of other pre-anesthetic jobs are done. So only mother used to come down with the baby and go back. No one else was allowed. Then the baby was turned to the OT, operation theatre, and on the operation theatre, Dr. Swaminathan, we went over there. I'm missing the name exactly. The baby said, डॉक्टर साहब आप मेरा हार्ट खोलेंगे ना? तो डॉक्टर का एक ही स्टेटमेंट, कोई दिक्कत नहीं होगी, we'll give anesthesia, nothing more than that. We have not to bother. We have to pacify as a doctor. नहीं आप खोलिए बस. आप जब खोलिएगा तो देखिएगा कि भगवान कैसे होते हैं. No, don't worry. They don't have any pain. No, डॉक्टर साहब आप खोलिए, लेकिन बताइएगा देखकर भगवान कैसे होते हैं. He operated the baby, and in the process of operation, there was pulseless. Baby pulse stopped, and he was taken off his specs and turned back. कि अब तो कुछ होना नहीं है. Heart lung machine was not working in that. There was no beat in the heart. What he described as such. And the moment he turned back and asked the staff nurse to take out the goggles and open the faces and everything, one of his residents was, sir, he's beating. The baby is beating over there. And then he operated. Baby was all well. But, and with the later on in life, doctor who never believes on God, got the photographs of the God in a UT, and he committed that. The baby was taught by the mother कि दिल में भगवान रहते हैं. And the belief of that girl, whatsoever it could be, whatsoever you can say in your own languages and whatsoever, the baby survived. So what we cultivate our own upcoming population, we will do it in that way. It's not, we cannot stand in the field of cricket field and raise a hand, you're out. We should make it that none of our students, none of our coming out, they get out. That is what we always criticize it, not aware ये काम ही नहीं करता, ये आता नहीं. That's the worst part. We should make it that our coming generation, they should never be out. So it is all on us right now. How we can bring our generation. People addicting to this, people coming to this, maybe a lot of things they may not been aware of it. Or if they are aware, they are not in that culture of understanding what is the consequences. So we cannot say that you are out like an empire on the field of the cricket field. We have to make that no one gets out. So in that all contest, will I be part of you all to whatsoever. My personal view is that it impacts the new coming generation more than anyone else. we'll achieve a lot of things, and I'll part my all supports whatsoever extent I'll be getting. It will be my pleasure to just participate and initiate or whatsoever thing in this contest. Thank you all for listening me. Thank you all for calling us.